Hey everybody, this is Mary Kay with Tin Shed Designs. Welcome to the second card in my 3-card series featuring Close to My Heart's Workshop on the Go Frosted Card Making Kit. Today I'm going to be making the Warm Winter Wishes card. I'm going to start by stamping the main image in cocoa ink. I'll ink up the image and stamp it as usual. Once I've done that, I'm going to do a technique called second generation stamping. That's where you ink up the image and then stamp some of that ink off onto scrap paper. Then I'll stamp that image onto my cardstock. That gives some dimension to the forest scene. It's a little softer image. I'll use that same technique with the snowflake, and I'll be using Twilight ink for that. Once that's done, I'll stamp the greeting in ruby in the upper left corner. Now this piece is going to be mounted to a slightly larger piece of craft cardstock, and I like to use the Bonding Memories two-way glue because it starts out as a temporary adhesive and it gives me time to reposition the piece that I'm working with, which I tend to do a lot. Once the glue's dry though, the bond is permanent. And you'll see here in a second, I lean in to kind of get my positioning. I have no idea what's going on with my hair. I know, I had my heater going. It's chilly up here in the Northwest, and it must have just been dry and staticky in my office on that day, because boy, I had an Einstein thing going on. So, and of course, there I am repositioning my layered pieces. I do that all the time. Anyway, so now I'm going to use the border stamp to give a little texture to the strip of cream-colored printed cardstock. Once again, I'm using the second generation stamping technique just to give it a nice soft look. It's that way. It just kind of blends in. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to take some of the sparkly baker's twine that comes in the kit and wrap it several times around the little piece of cardstock. And as usual, I'm fumbling here. I really miss having nimble fingers. There's something to be said for manual dexterity, which I no longer have. Oh well, I managed to get the job done, but you'll see that a lot in my videos. I kind of fumble around a little bit, but hey, it all gets done. It's no big deal. So I'm going to use the bone folder to make a nice sharp crease in that pre-scored card that comes with the kit, and then I can begin to add the cardstock strips to make the background of the card. And of course I'm using the two-way glue just in case I need to reposition the piece that I'm working on. Since the widths of the two pieces of cardstock are slightly larger than the snowflake print, I decided to put the two outside pieces on first and then center the snowflake piece between the two. It just made it a little easier for me to get my positioning right. And in case you're wondering, yeah, I sped this up quite a bit. There wasn't really anything special going on here, and so rather than watching me make glue dry, I just sped it up. So once those pieces are all securely in place, I attached the strip that had the baker's twine with foam tape to help let it sit level. The twine added quite a bit of bulk to the center strip, so the foam just helps it sit a little more level. And I'm also going to use the foam tape to attach the piece that I had stamped earlier. That piece will straddle that narrow printed piece. So once that's in place, I'm going to grab the glitter gems that are part of the kit and my trusty piercing tool. The first 3 gems, they went down without any issues. The fourth one gave me a little challenge, though. I didn't notice it at the time, but I must have got the point of my piercing tool right between the adhesive and the gem. And so when I pulled it off the backing sheet and tried to place it onto the card, and I pulled my tool away, it grabbed all that adhesive and pulled it away as well. So, later on I will go ahead and just add some glue to the back of that and use it on another project. But, yeah, it wasn't going to stay. So I just went ahead and grabbed another one and, you know, put it in place, and that's it. That's the card. It's quite simple. It's a very nice little card. I'm going to be really happy to send this out to my friends. And, you know, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Also, please don't forget, leave a comment in the comment section, and that way you'll be entered in the drawing for the kit. Thanks so much.